This is the Big Chillin Podcast. Episode. Who even gives a shit? What, 32 now, I guess? Since we're
I believe it's 32.
32 to 32nd.
Which is kind of insane.
Second episode of 2021.
And
Season 2 of the Big Chillin Podcast.
Season 2, 2021.
Yeah.
Don't pay attention to the episode numbers. Some of them got deleted.
Yeah.
We didn't just skip numbers to get
it's
it to
not
30.
us.
No, but you can ask YouTube if you got an issue.
But yeah,
Like we did. To no avail.
Yeah, to no avail.
I don't know. We'll have to go through those and figure out which thing was super inappropriate, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And just guess and or see what was wrong with it to where we can upload again. But yeah. Anywho. Were you saying something?
No, I mean, it's 2021 now, Wednesday, the 20th of January. That means President Milk and Vice President Toast, the Milk Toast card, have been inaugurated. Inaugurated into their awesome. I was trying to think of some sort of other totalitarian weird.
Ordained.
Yeah, they've been ordained by the Lord thine God, into the White House.
Yeah, but that was a funny thing. There were people crying for many different reasons.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
It was weird. I saw posts. I saw it. And it was like, that's a weird way to say it. But I saw them posts, and it was like, either they're crying because like it's over, and like they're like coming out of their proverbial cave at the end of the 4-year like nuclear holocaust that was that.
It's like, thank God we've survived.
And there were people like, oh my God, the world's ending and our Lord and Savior is out of office and stuff like that. There were actually some videos of that. It was kind of funny. But nothing. The sun came up. Shut up.
Yeah,
and, go fuck yourself. No,
whether humanity's around or not, you can guarantee the sun will come up.
They were like,
for at least 4 billion more years.
Some of these things, they were like, the value of the dollar is going to drop like 85% as soon as he sorted.
I love that. Like, so, but I think
it was like almost some shit like that. It was like,
yeah,
he's going to declare there's going to be martial law. There's going to be torment in the streets of America.
That's what one of my friends was saying.
The sun came up. It was a nice day yesterday. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a super nice day today everywhere.
It's pretty sunny out here in old
here
sunny land, where things are sunny.
Sunny town.
Sunny town.
But yeah. What was that? Huh?
I was just saying, they think the value of the dollar. I mean, let's not beat around the bush here. It's already down. Okay, down 50%.
It's like it hasn't been moving.
I mean, if we want to be serious here, there's so much communism going on. Like,
couldn't even I had to clear a path from my room to get out.
It's too much
usually
communism.
It's clothes on the floor, but this time there's just so much communism.
Just in the way. I can't believe it. Like the amount of and before I noticed this yesterday. It was on its way here. It made it here finally about midday. Yesterday it was really difficult to just do anything. Really, it's even now. Right now, this is hard.
Barely open the car door.
All the there's so much communism in the way of the fucking car door. I couldn't even get it open. And like it as soon as I opened the car door, it started spilling out of my car. So I had to wait for it to all empty out, and then I had to get in my car. And finally, you turn the key, communism stuck on the key, won't fit in the stupid ignition. Then you turn the ignition, and the engine's flooded with communism. So you gotta wait for the flooding.
You gotta go to the communism station to get more.
Yeah, and then you gotta go to the communism station to fucking
refill it.
Yeah. God. Tried to go to a Walmart the other day. Couldn't even get through the door. There's so much communism in the way.
Really?
Yeah. Fill the store.
You know what's interesting about that? Let's just.
There's something interesting.
Is about Walmart. Like when you come out of there, this is probably like the most dangerous part. Like all of the air rushing out from the door, like from the pressure, is probably when a lot of COVID is in the air, right?
I would say so. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm not like a genius, but every grocery store has like that effect where like I don't know, the door when you're walking in is like
Mhm.
there's so much air being sucked out from the outside.
Yeah, because the communism just sucks away all the air
That
on
could
the inside.
that could be it too. But I was just saying like there's probably some COVID in that air. I don't like to breathe when I'm walking into a store.
I don't do it either.
for
I
some
don't
reason.
like the
I don't know.
communism in my
Maybe that's just
nose.
the thing. But yeah, people thought that it was gonna be a communist wasteland like immediately after the inauguration.
Hey,
It
don't
did
get me
look
wrong,
weird.
It is. It is.
It did look weird, with the with I saw some other people mentioning the same thing you did. You were like immediately, oh, this is some Hunger Games shit, because it
I don't
was Lady
even-
Gaga, and of course she was gonna wear some shit. If you saw
Yeah.
any, she was honestly underdressed for her
Yeah.
type of thing, because it's like she dresses
Yeah.
up more for the Country Music Awards, which she's
She
not
wore
even
a
a
meat-
part of.
Like a meat suit. one
Yeah, like,
time.
if she was wearing something crazy weird when she was out there, it would look even more Hunger Gamesy. But there
Yeah.
was like a Mockingjay.
Yeah, the second like years and years ago when Lady Gaga first even came out as like a whatever she is, like basically, I was like,
Did
this
she
is
come out?
this is the Hunger Games. Yeah, she came out. I was all over the place.
Yeah, she came.
No,
yeah.
she did. But like, I was like, this is this is basically the Hunger Games right here. She's wearing what they wear in this movie. That's why I didn't want to watch the movies, because they were boring as shit, and I don't like Jennifer Lawrence first two.
You do, yeah. You have
Second-
a thing where you don't like Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
it's
weird.
Her face, or
I'm
her
sure she's great.
mannerisms.
I'm sure she's not a bitch or anything. I'm sure she's great.
Okay.
But there's just
Wow, do you think that highly of her?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sure she's not a bitch or anything.
Yeah, well, what I'm trying to say is
Impressive.
both of those factors were boring, and I look around, that's what I see. Like, it's scary. It's like, okay, well, look at this manufactured garbage that goes around, and then people in opulence dressing all weird.
Ooh,
And the Hunger Games,
big word.
well, there's like
that's the word of the day, isn't it?
opulence.
I don't know. What does that mean?
Oh, opulence is like, just rich, and there's
like
another
that.
word. Then they're palatial mansions, which means like huge.
Palatial,
And, But
Houses.
just partying it up, eating food, and then the Hunger Games, I guess they have a room where they puke out the food so they can go back and enjoy some more food. 'Cause they
Wait,
don't
that was a
even
Hunger
give
Games
shit.
thing?
Yeah,
I
because
don't remember that from the book.
I think it was in the book. It might have been in the book because we were like
It was in
forced
the
to read it, but they were just trying to
Yeah,
probably
I
warn
think
us
that
of
too.
what was happening.
They're
Probably
like,
not.
read this oppressive shit. So
Our teachers
I
weren't
don't
that
know.
smart. But
But,
our
yeah,
teachers
no.
weren't that smart. They weren't smart
Um,
enough to see this coming. But
I had some fun teachers.
me too. I had a couple.
Some
like
ones
4.
that I liked a lot and shit.
I
But
have
yeah.
like maybe less than I can count on my hand. I don't know why I said maybe so many times, but less
Yeah,
than
if
I
I
can
ever
count on
win-
my hand.
a Grammy or anything like that, I will shout out Miss Cameron.
Yeah.
I don't know. 100%.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I will probably not do. Maybe. Oh,
She
God.
just roasted people so well. I think like she could have
that. Yeah,
probably
that
been
was
a
it.
comedian at another
Yeah.
time. I don't know.
Let's not be too specific though. People are gonna figure out who that is. We'll bleep it out or whatever.
That's fine.
Probably
There's
not.
a lot of people with that name probably.
We'll go back like years later and fix this, but
All the people who were bullied by her. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah, it's whatever. Yeah, just ripping their eyebrows out right now, listening to us, or whatever the fuck.
Vietnam flashbacks of having to give a speech.
And then she fucking is sitting back there looking at you like
Oh.
Mitzi Shore.
She had like classes like that. She would stop people
That is
10
weird.
seconds in if she didn't like how we were doing it.
See, that's
or
stupid
like a minute
shit.
in, halfway through the speech, and be like, "Start over."
ruining your
You
momentum.
just have to start over.
See, that's a hostile
That was
classroom.
just-
I'd be like, but you're being a bitch, right?
You had to get it right on the first time. It was good.
That's fucked up.
No,
and weird.
that was,
Wow, school's really fun. It's a good thing people force their children to go there. But anyway,
Yeah.
back to
Yeah, it's
the
free.
whatever Hunger Games shit. If we
yeah,
just
the
go
Hunger
back,
Games inauguration,
yeah, fucking
or whatever. But there, were- it was interesting. We
No,
didn't really watch
really wasn't.
a lot. Actually, yeah, that's the thing. It wasn't.
Nope.
There
Joe
was a lot of
Biden.
things.
There's a lot of
said.
unity.
They mentioned unity about 800 times.
Yeah,
Uh,
Joe Biden was like unity. Well, everyone
and,
knows.
It was described as a smooth bowl of grits.
Yeah, by
or
the
no,
media
sorry,
who
sorry.
likes him.
I was
Soothing.
wrong. Soothing bowl of grits.
That's how people who like him
With the side of
described it
unity.
that way. They're like, oh, it's like a soothing bowl of grits. Like, I don't really
Okay.
eat grits to soothe my anything.
I hate grits.
I mean, to
They're
soothe
like if I-
hunger in the
you know what?
morning.
I haven't eaten any grits in a while.
They're pretty good. I ain't grits in a while. They're pretty good.
Not even one grit.
Not one grit. Oh my god, grits are good. I've had many of them recently. Well, not a lot, but
If you were to estimate how many individual
oh,
grits you
trillions
eat-
at this point. I mean,
Trillions?
I mean, throughout my entire lifespan, There's no way you
Trillions of
haven't
grits.
eaten trillions of grits. There's like a fucking
That's a good
billion of
point.
them in a bag.
That's a fucking good. That's how you fucking foot. Oh, no.
I was like, what's going on here?
That's gross.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
but yeah, no, I thought that was not your foot. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, I've probably not eaten trillions of grits.
Oh my
my
god. No, maybe
You're
me.
eating like probably more oats. Well, that's interesting because there's way more grits in a packet
Mm-hmm.
or in a single bowl of grits. Your
Yeah.
standard bowl of grits.
Yeah, your standard whatever ounce bowl of grits. Standard 3-ounce bowl of grits. Your standard 100-gram bowl of grits.
All right, let's
Yeah.
get off the grip.
Yeah,
grits.
whatever grits. But
Let's get a
Lady
grip.
Gaga, she sang the national theme song, and it was
American
really
theme
weird.
song.
Yeah, America the Beautiful People.
By
America,
Marilyn Monroe.
yeah, America the Beautiful People. But like,
Manson.
yeah, it was terrible, and people loved it.
I don't know. It was like, it was an interesting like contrast,
Mm-hmm.
I guess, between some parts of the internet, some gutters of the internet, and other
Other cesspools
cesspools.
that are
and-
allowed on the internet.
Yeah, like there was one video of a particular, I don't even know if we can call it a Karen. It was more of a Tammy type deal.
Yeah.
But
They might shoot you.
she was, trying to, just crying or whatever, and it was like,
Why?
Trump needs to save us, or please, God.
Oh, that's
Something
it.
like
That's
that.
a paranoid schizophrenic right there.
Yeah, and I don't like it when they share those, mentally ill people, I guess, on the internet. But
Well, they made the video themselves, right? I mean, they put it out.
you know what? That's a great point.
That's why they're allowed to do it.
Yeah, freedom and
Yeah,
everything.
freedom.
But yeah, it was a good kind of video there, and then people were like, "Wow, this is disturbing," like hilarious. But then on the
Oh
other
my
side,
God.
it was tears of like, I don't know. There was a couple of videos from reputable sources, I would say, that were like, "America out North Korea is North Korea." And I was like they're fawning over this and crying over this
Yeah.
inauguration. Like, what? Like,
It's weird.
they could have gone a step further and gotten some little girls to sing a song and then cry afterwards because of how great
They had a lot of people sing songs
stuff was. But I get they do that at a lot of them. I think
every time.
was Garth Brooks at both of these?
Was he at the
He
Donald
might have
Trump
been
one?
at Donald Trump's. I
Wow,
don't even
played
know.
both sides.
But Garth Brooks came out and did his little
Yeah.
ditty, and
Yep.
yeah, that's pretty much what I saw. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it was
didn't
really
see too much
boring.
of it. There was a speech.
Oh, they purposely made it boring.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's a good strategy if
Purposely.
that was what was going on. But
Yeah, make it purposefully boring.
yeah, we have some videos
Yeah,
to
we got some more
analyze.
soon, which we will get to eventually.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, what was some of the things he talked about? It's literally just unity. He didn't really stuttle. He didn't really stumble and stutter. Two of them
Dumb
put
early.
together. How about that? Even quicker than I could have said about it. He didn't stumble or stutter over the words he was saying. They were just really boring and full. Like it was a 10-minute speech of absolutely
Yeah,
nothing.
it was like 10 to 20 minutes. I couldn't really gauge it. I don't know.
It was
But,
so long. Like there was nothing in it. He didn't name a single thing he was gonna do. He didn't.
I didn't listen to the whole thing, but I didn't hear anything.
I mean, I heard most of it. Walked away in some parts, but he was just babbling on about something. But
Yeah,
I
but
didn't
you're right.
hear
There wasn't a
anything.
lot of policy stuff. It was
Yeah.
like that's on the internet. No, but
yeah, I mean,
it was it was
yeah.
healing words.
He's like, oh,
to our
man,
nation.
pray for our. May God protect our soldiers. It's like, oh shit, what are you gonna do? Send them to Syria now, and then Iran
Where are you putting this?
and everywhere. Yeah, where are they going now, buddy? Why we gotta? What's up? Why do we gotta bless them? Why can't we send them home? But yeah, nothing about ending the wars. Nothing about universal health care. Nothing about police reform. Nothing about infrastructure spending. Nothing about Green New Deal or any sort of renewable anything. Nothing. Not even anything like.
Yeah, I think they're planning on
We-
rejoining the Paris climate thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's not like they can't do more.
That's all we need, guys. Apparently, that it's just putting the Band-Aid on the festering bullet wound. That is the universal crisis of the fucking planet, of ruining the climate, which we're doing, and just like
Accelerating processes that we're not supposed to, like artificially.
Yeah.
And that's,
yeah,
not
just
great.
sucking
but
Earth dry of its resources.
A lot more beaches and areas and stuff, and that doesn't happen often. So you got to look on the silver lining.
About beaches.
I said more beaches in places where there weren't beaches before.
Oh yeah, I mean there will be like some good beachfront property in like Colorado eventually, and then it'll be tropical.
Developments, but I think that'll be not if we're gonna look on a bright side.
Yeah.
But then you have people that try to reduce the issue and to just heating up the planet or CO2, and they're like CO2 is good for plants.
Like,
yeah, but you're ignoring every other process that happens. It'll be extremely hot, extremely acidic, and like yeah, the plants can't grow in shit soil as well. Algae can't bloom.
In extreme heat,
shit can't grow under the ocean if there's a more acidic ocean.
Yeah, I mean, if we just want to use algae for everything, but that's not what they want to do. So, I mean, that'd be perfect in that world if you just want to literally eat algae, use algae for fuel, and then like use it for everything else.
If you were just gonna have a car that ran on algae, hypothetically, would you have to like maybe grow your own and then like slap some in the car in the morning? Like,
yeah, what you do is you grab a wad of algae and just fucking slap it in there. Just no, I mean they like extract some sort of algae oil or whatever the fuck. I don't know. It's some ExxonMobil bullshit that they're trying to do. Like, ooh, check this out. Not renewable, not electric or anything, but still gas because we like that.
While we're on the topic of like inclement weather, we could show the Siberian video.
Yeah, I mean this will happen. Check it out. Well, you want this? Yeah, want this? I don't.
I think we've talked about me watching a lot of natural disaster videos for some reason on YouTube, but it's a good, cool thing to watch. I don't know.
Is that a stroller with a baby in it right there?
Where?
That yellow mass, whatever this is.
This is a trash can.
Well, that's a good joke. I wasn't even trying to joke. I was.
This is a trash can.
Oh shit! Yeah,
with a baby in it.
I was looking at it from a. No, it's a trash can with a baby.
There's I don't know what that is on the ground, but there's a lady, I think, bending over.
Oh, that's what it was. I thought it was like a bonnet for the troll. No, not the baby. It's like a giant, disgusting, deformed fucking Paul Bunyan baby in there.
An arm for a head. Like,
yeah, with a fucking arm for an ear.
This lady's like fucking running away. We haven't even explained what's going on, but there's a little bit of a story.
Yeah, so besides this weird Siberian trash can that seems to swing forth, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Does it like teeter-totter?
They must not have as much trash as us, because that's a really small trash can.
It's stuff. There's garbage around it, too, so... Failure.
Yeah.
Apparently they do have as much garbage as we do. They thought they did, but they do.
Yeah, you know what? We don't even have trash cans at the beach. We just put it right on the ground.
Yeah, we just throw it in the water or place
we know
it
it's going to end
ground.
up there anyway, so it's like,
Or you just hold it up so a seagull can take it away thinking it's food.
That's a customary thing in Florida. You get up and go, all right, everybody, throw your trash in the water.
Yeah.
Throw everything you don't want to bring back up and lug up to the car, up the sand.
Throw it and dig a hole in the sand and bury it, everyone. Glass and broken glass and plastic.
That way it'll insulate the turtle eggs a little better.
Yeah, and they could lay them in the bottles.
I don't know if there's more to ocean conservation, but it always seems to be like, can't do that, turtles.
Yeah, the turtles.
Can't do that. Turtles will be fucked.
And like the other billions of animals and species in the ocean, the only one anyone cares about is a turtle.
I think they had to pick a cute one.
The dolphins are pretty cute.
Yeah, that's true. But whenever there's an ocean crisis, they're always like, listen, the turtles are getting caught up in these soda things. So I can't keep throwing those in.
Crush from Finding Nemo. They're like, hey, you want the bottle thingy on him? No, I don't think so.
You don't.
You want a straw in his nose? Because apparently that's where all straws go, right up the noses of turtles.
That was a disgusting video. We should find that.
It wasn't really disgusting. It's just disturbing and like reason to just denounce humanity more.
Yeah.
But like anyway, back to the funny stuff.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of, this guy's got an air mattress. Cool. Oh yeah, it was a person. Oh.
They're like, one thing of hail comes and they're like,
like, it's fine.
Okay.
It's just wind blowing up all the sand.
Need to run.
Yeah, we'll walk. We'll walk. If they weren't speaking any sort of language, I would.
That's a cool towel. I would use that.
Oh, it's a tiger one.
This guy's like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was Murr from Practical Jokers.
Meanwhile, the hail wall is coming right over there. You hear it.
Oh, you hear it?
Yeah, but it was near the bridge. Now it's probably in Bell's the bridge by now.
You want to go back?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, is that it?
It's like maybe. Let me see.
Like that line right there?
Yeah, could be it.
Let me go back here a little bit. Oh,
There we
it,
go.
yeah,
See,
okay.
it's just going right under the bridge now.
Maybe we'll see the
Right
bridge
past
disappear.
it. Yeah, it comes on pretty quick. That's the thing
Oh, no,
about these hail squalls. They come on you fast and they leave you fast.
They come, yeah, they come.
Come all over you fast.
All
and
your
then they
car.
leave. Yep.
Right, yeah.
Now that's already not good.
Yeah, those are fucking baseball.
I have no idea how these people are okay just running
Well,
out.
how
of-
many people got knocked out in the water?
I would assume a lot. Those
I don't know.
people over there, like back over there, they
If
are
you were swimming
just.
over by the bridge, I guess you can get under the bridge, but it's coming in at an angle.
God.
I don't know.
Oh, the trees, the hail was like pelting all the branches and shit off the trees, and they got debris now.
That was one
They got debris. Some screaming hilarious.
Was that what you were like? That was a little girl screaming though. That wasn't like.
It's just so random. It's funny. Oh god. It's just a random scream. It's like
That's true.
a second long. They're still in the water.
Wow. All right. So yeah, there's one lady that's
Oh
like,
my god.
still trying to.
Oh,
not get hit.
jeez.
I mean,
It's like golf ball sized hail, probably.
is that a bird? Oh, that thing's fucked too.
Dead bird.
It can't fly in the hailstorm.
Nope. Oh my god, look at him. Okay, so it's like quarter sized hail right there. But still, that would hurt.
This guy's
really
trying
bad.
to use a towel.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're
what
trying to
the
make a canopy.
Yeah, it's
that's
not gonna work. Oh, there's is it a person or a tire in the water?
I guess it could be
Tire person.
a tire.
Oh my god. Yeah, we got basically just. Holy shit. Yeah, I mean, this is like, a hailstorm that could happen in Florida too.
Yeah,
or
this
in America.
It's happening.
somewhere.
We're usually at home and we're like, the cars are fucked, and we just like watch it from the garage.
Yeah, and like Oklahoma, they have like fucking baseball sized hail or golf ball sized hail, and that's enough to definitely
Is that a
kill
lady
someone.
out there? Like,
It looks like it could be a person who's still out there. If that's the case,
people
they
are
are
still in
going
the
to be.
water.
Oh my god, these people are going to look like strawberries. They're going to be so red with welts all over them. Ah, jeez.
all right, no, the thing out there was not. This is the lady I was talking about.
Oh my god, dude, look at the sand. It's all ice now.
Wouldn't you be running a little faster?
Yeah, it's pretty weird how these people are like, oh, let me fake run like I'm trying to go past a car and a crosswalk is beeping at me. Like, what
Oh,
the
she
fuck?
made it over there though. Or she might have started.
Ah, she's a lot faster than I thought. Let's the tree go down on them, just it kills them all. He died.
Yeah. Yikes.
He got hit really hard with a pail. I keep calling it pail. Jesus Christ. Yeah, someone threw a bucket at his
came
head.
down from the
It's
sky.
raining buckets, isn't it? He got hit really hard with like a hail bit or whatever. And now he's dead. He fell.
Yeah, because they're not always the same size, right? Like
No.
most of them can come out similar size, and then like a big old one.
Yeah, some are like stuck together. It's like a jagged piece.
Oh no.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah, that could have been really bad.
Yeah, that's some
Yeah,
good
luckily,
hail.
I mean, look, most of those people didn't even really have welts on them, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Not that I saw.
No, that's fine.
So
But yeah, back to the
paintball is worse. No,
yeah.
no. We don't go back. We move forward.
Yeah, I mean, a paintball is certainly worse. Oh, we're moving forward. We're not going back to like any of the election shit because we pretty
I
much
mean,
talked.
It's pretty much done. Deal.
Yeah, I mean, it's over obviously, but like I know it's done, but there's no crazy people doing any sort of rushing of the podium
Oh,
or
true.
protesting or anything, or
Yeah, they had like 30,000 troops there or something. I don't know. No, I don't know
Yeah,
if that's what they had, but
it's like National Guardsmen. And women.
yeah, if that was true, I want to see like a zoomed out picture. If it was like just political people and then a bunch of soldiers, it would look kind of weird.
Probably was.
It's like, swearing in the president as normal. No, but you
So-
can't. It's not like they can allow people to go right after that shit.
Yeah, oh my God.
And with
typically-
COVID, I guess is an excuse to do that too. But I don't know. They should have had it online if they were just gonna do that.
that would have been crazy if they did.
I don't. I mean, yeah, just go YouTube Live or something,
Just like in a room.
or like WhiteHouse.com. I don't know how they do it, but government.com.
Thegovernment.org.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, sorry,
in my,
.gov.
my estimate, I thought I didn't really think anything was gonna happen, but I thought maybe people would go to like their own state capital or like local whatever they would deem a government
Yeah.
building,
And stupidly attack that.
and like or just like have signs and picket fences. That might have happened. I don't know. It probably didn't get any videos because it wasn't very eventful.
Yeah. They're probably gonna be. They'll be around soon. I'm sure the videos of that are coming out. But yeah, he had a speech. One of the things he's like, oh, I feel whatever. I don't know. I feel what's going on, or I understand.
Speaking of feeling what's going on, this is the time in which we will speak of Kyrie Irving.
Oh my God.
All right,
Big
so
Chillin
he'll be
Sports.
coming back from his announcement.
From his
Or
hiatus.
not announcement. I guess he's gonna come back soon. He was missing for a little
His
bit.
current AWOL.
Yeah, at first it was like Kyrie is missing. We don't know what's going on. That was like what was being reported. It's like, can you wait for more information before you
Yeah.
just say he's missing?
2 hours in.
And
He's
like-
missing.
And then the like article will continue to be updated, and it's like they post that just so they can get that first, and then they
Yep.
post updates on that article like it's a thread
Yeah.
on something. I don't know, but I guess it's good to get the news. But it was like
Gotta
they made
get
it
the
seem
headline.
like it was something else.
Get
But you know, it was like Kyrie's missing, hasn't been in contact with the Nets, is reportedly grieving over the events or whatever. It was not just because of the Capitol building and civil unrest in general, but I guess there was a thing with like I don't think it was George Floyd's court case. It was something else. It was another court case like that where 2 cops got off with basically nothing, or didn't go to jail. Maybe they got suspended. I don't even know. But that was a thing. And then the other news was like,
2 weeks.
all right, what's he doing? Or like whatever. Nets fans were like, what's going on though? Like, can he? Everyone else is also grieving, and
Yeah.
is he like that? I don't know if he's special or something. Like, I don't know if teammates feel like that, but they were like, do you feel it more or something?
I
Like,
think he does.
he's just so in touch with
His
the
emotions.
universe and
Okay.
with the Earth and its flatness.
Yeah, I mean, the flat Earth has given him
No,
really
but,
powers of emotional deception.
The thing is, they didn't have to report about it every day. Where is
No.
Kyrie? What's he doing at this hour?
Well,
What's
they've
he
got
doing
nothing
now?
else, dude.
It's
Trump's
like,
out of the White
leave
House.
the guy
so
alone. If he's like, and that's another thing. I guess he can do whatever he wants technically.
he's
But
a
then it
private
was
person.
like reports that he was buying George Floyd's family a house. He was doing other shit. He was attending these meetings. I get that, but
cool.
Jaylen Brown does a lot of
Yeah.
that type of shit. Social work and meeting with people. He does a lot of stuff. He plays
Yeah.
basketball too.
His time management skills
But
are pretty good, though.
yeah, I don't know. But I don't really know the full story as we don't as like no one does. But
Yeah,
I
no
guess
one
he's
really
coming
ever
back
does.
soon. Now they have James Harden, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Durant, which could obviously work on the court. They're pretty much basketball savants,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't have a bench, and they're gonna have to score 120 points a game. But
Yeah.
and they're very well capable of doing that. But yeah, that's going to be an interesting thing for the NBA if that works, because everybody says that Kyrie Irving has like emotional issues or something like that, or James Harden has
might.
ball hog issues as well as Kyrie Irving, and
Boob
there's
hog
only one
issues,
ball.
too.
Not all 3 players can take 30 shots a game and get their
Yeah.
40 points. I don't think.
Yeah, if they
But-
figure out how to share, I mean, they could score.
It's only so many shots.
Yeah.
And we don't know how they react when they're not doing that. Kyrie hasn't been in that. They
That
say
dynamic.
you want a Batman and a Robin on your
Yeah.
team or something. At least if you have a duo,
So who's gonna be Batwoman?
who's gonna be Batwoman or Catwoman?
I bet Kyrie.
If I'm picking,
He's the weirdest one out of the 3. So
Yeah,
if anyone's
Kevin
gonna
Durant.
be,
is a 7-foot absolute monster
Yeah.
that is
yeah.
that has the skills of a guard and the speed of a guard, like
so
a
that
small
would be
player.
Batman.
He's fucking unstoppable. But he's not gonna. I mean, he would have to be Batman. James Harden is a walking triple double. He can get 30 points in his sleep.
Yeah.
And he could eat whatever he wants, be in whatever shape he wants, and still get 40.
It seems to
Easily.
not matter.
Yeah, he's proven that.
I mean, he hasn't been
um,
like really fat,
Kyrie
but- like Zion fat.
is interesting. Like sometimes he doesn't drive to the rim. Like that second year in Boston. Like if they all want to take jump shots, they might have bad nights. But what are the odds that all 3 of them don't have a good night? That's the thing.
Yeah.
But mentally, it has to work between them. If they don't
Yeah.
get pissy or something at each other about whatever, then they'll be fine. But
yeah.
Boston's coming for that ass. No, Actually, fuck that. Let's talk about the footballs.
The footballs.
We got a historic matchup between Thomas Edward Patrick Brady. I guess if that's his 2 middle names. Tom Brady versus Aaron Rodgers, or the Packers versus the Bucks.
That's gonna be cool.
Doesn't feel the same if it's not the Patriots and Brady, but you can't bet against Tom Brady with the weapons they have.
Yeah, and I gotta tell you, I'm still looking forward to it either way. So you know.
Yeah. It should be quite weird. Tom Brady just forced Drew Brees to retire.
He
That's
did. That
amazing.
was weird, man. Drew Brees is like looking kind of defeated.
Yeah, well, I guess that's what happens when you puncture a lung and crack 11 ribs and then try to come back. But yeah, I guess that's gonna be his last season.
And he's done well, better than pretty much anybody, except for like
Yeah,
I don't know. They all have their categories of where they're great. But yeah, I mean, you can't just come back from that.
and obviously, Patrick Mahomes had that weird ass injury that looked pretty scary.
That was weird. That's like a neck injury of some kind of.
Yeah,
along with the
they said
concussion.
concussion. He's practicing today. He's gonna play, on Saturday or
Goddamn.
Sunday, whenever the fuck they play.
What are they taking?
I don't know, steroids,
Just
testosteroids.
Direct brain injection of some sort, some sort of steroid.
Has to.
My God, like right through the under the eyelid, just right up there. Like when they lobotomize people, they just inject some shit.
They were like, all right, you're gonna feel a little pinch
Yep, just
or a little tickle.
pinch.
That's pressure washer.
Has a
Whatever
pressure
they
washer
did
inside your
back in
skull.
the day. I don't think they did that. I think they just used an ice pick type of thing.
Yeah, it's an ice pick under the eye, and they just popped it with a hammer or whatever. Pretty weird.
Did a little bit of cut in there, and then
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
people were cured.
Yep. Of
Uh,
anything.
Elemental things.
Of all mental. That's it.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Jesus.
But
But yeah, I mean, we saw other sports, combat sports.
yeah, let's do the full Big Chillin Sports section.
Yeah, I guess so. Big Chillin Sports segment up. That's what we're in right now.
Up next,
Already
the
in it.
UFC.
Already in it. The UFC something heavyweight championship. Wait, the
Of the world.
featherweight. Fucking hilarious. Man.
That was opening weekend for the UFC this year.
Yeah, was it
Started off with a
Holloway?
bang.
Max Holloway?
Yeah, Max Holloway,
could've
main
been the name
event.
for a second.
An Ali showboaty,
That
awesome,
was
awesomeness performance.
that was just crazy. I mean, he destroyed that guy's face. Broken nose. Is that the one where he like had the just?
Pretty sure he got a broken nose.
Oh
there.
my God! Wow, I could not believe the amount of punches that guy
That
took.
guy was tough as fuck.
I've never seen that
Calvin
either.
Cater, I think.
Got dropped like 3 times, but he still kept fighting. Holy shit!
That was crazy. And Holloway is obviously a volume puncher instead of a power puncher. Landed 447 total strikes.
That guy was
445
punched.
were significant.
That guy was punched 445 times.
That's punches, kicks, elbows.
Struck 45 times.
The elbows were amazing in the fourth round.
Yeah,
wasn't,
I mean,
that's crazy. But that was the most strikes ever landed, most taken by the other guy, which is even more impressive.
how? Yeah, I mean, how do you feel
was
the day after?
It's a masterclass by Max Holloway there. He's only 29. I thought he was
God.
old. But he's only 29, so he
Yeah.
could still fight there. I mean, he might get a chance to, if McGregor wins on Saturday, Holloway versus McGregor could be a thing.
Yeah, I mean,
eventually, but
with the performance that was, I mean, he destroyed. I would love to talk to fucking. Oh my God, I already forgot his
Holloway?
name. Not Holloway, but the other guy.
Calvin.
yeah,
Cater.
Cater.
I think.
Calvin Cater.
He wouldn't be able to talk.
No, I mean, like, just how
allegedly.
do you feel the week, like during the week, like after that fight, a couple days after?
You don't.
Yeah, I mean, shit,
No,
you got hit 445 times, elbowed in the face. Like you must have some sort of a headache.
Those crack too. You could hear them.
Oh
like,
yeah, I
those are
heard
bad.
that. Oh yeah,
It's a
definitely.
bony elbow.
Oh, that sharp ass bony elbow up against like his side of his head or something.
That's
like
an
the one
advantage
right
that
here.
that guy has.
He like,
That
oh.
Adesanya has big time.
oh yeah,
With his shins too. But yeah, some of those skinnier guys are scary.
yeah, but
with
that
the,
was just. And
yeah.
when he started, like putting his hands down, getting
For
punched.
the whole last 2 minutes, I was scared that he was gonna get knocked. I thought he was gonna get knocked out.
When he was yelling at the officials, that guy was
And the
punching him with
announcers.
all of his might. in his chin, and he's yelling at the
That's
guys
just
taking
full
it.
adrenaline, full like he was in a different type of zone.
Well, he's gone
that we've
berserk.
never
Is what
seen.
they used to. That's what the Vikings used
Yeah.
to do. He's gone berserk. It's like you're out of your head. You're just fucking
Would you be
predatory.
doing some random testing of Max Holloway after that to find out?
Maybe. Hey, see, like Max, just precautions, random drug test, random
Fucking
screening.
USADA or USADA is always like, yeah, let me get some of that piss, man.
Yeah, yo,
They're
can I
always
get some
like-
pee?
Dude, if I was a UFC fighter, always be making jokes like, oh my god, y'all always want my pee. And like I'd be tweeting every time like USDA stalkers came by again. sex offenders trying to get my piss again.
Demanding my urine again.
Crazy.
Weird.
Piss babies.
They really
over
love it.
yeah.
Saw Dana
No,
White
but-
drinking some.
Yeah, Dana
Just
White was
drinking it
out
out
there
of the jug.
loving that performance. But he was probably talking to Dana White too. But talking to Cormier, who he often
Yeah.
talks shit to, I guess, and the other announcers, they were like, he's talking to us. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was so
They're
weird.
like, we've never seen anything like
My
this
God.
before. Turns away, and not only while he's talking shit was taking punches, but he landed a couple that were insane. Like
Yeah, not looking
Karate
at him.
Kid, Mr. Miyagi. I don't know, like.
Yeah,
what
he
that
threw
was.
a couple back.
Yeah, he was
in the midst
hitting,
of being
like,
blitzkrieged.
landing and dodging. There was one sequence where he was talking. He was like, "I'm the best boxer in the UFC." Landed one and dodged one like right after that. Then got caught by a couple. But we don't talk about
But
this.
it was crazy how none of them worked. But the funniest thing would have been if he got knocked out right there.
I was
while
waiting
talking
for it
shit.
because like sometimes that happens.
Weird.
There was that one fight where the guy got knocked out at it was a buzzer beater.
Yeah,
Like,
he just
last
got,
second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
And
one.
they're like, oh yeah, his eyes were in the back of his head at that point, so it's a knockout.
yeah, it's like that's it. Yeah.
Gotta go to instant replay on that one to figure out.
Does know where he is. Yeah, still not up.
I
Everyone's
wonder if
left.
there's ever been one that is such a late knockout that they have to go to the like buzzer or like the replay like they do in the NFL. And then they're like, we have a challenge by the corner of the other team. He was not knocked out before the final bell, so it does not count.
So he had to continue the fight, even though he got knocked out anyway.
They're like at the end, they were like, it has to go to decision.
yeah.
But what if a fighter was having a really good fight and then got knocked out at the end,
My God.
and then it had to come down to
Yeah,
that
that's the
thing.
thing.
And they were like, no, he didn't hit the ground before the buzzer, so it's. I don't know.
Yeah, the Derek Lewis one. That guy was getting walloped, and then he came back and destroyed the guy.
Exactly, it happens. You have to finish out the entire thing if you
Yeah.
don't finish somebody.
That was weird. But yeah, Max Holloway is just absolutely just what the fuck? That was just crazy. I mean, and Conor McGregor and Poirier hasn't even happened yet. So
Yeah, we'll see about that. That could be over early. That could be a bloodbath.
Who
I don't know.
knows?
I honestly
Poirier
don't know.
wants it to be.
Yeah, we saw that
Yeah.
too. I saw an interview with Conor McGregor this morning, and it was like, yeah, no, I don't really see it lasting that long. I mean, ooh, that was a good
That was very
McGregor.
good.
I've never done
That was
anything
good,
like that.
yeah. Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, he didn't see it lasting that long, and he was like,
Fair
but
enough.
I'd welcome a bloodbath, or like I'd welcome a fight, or some shit like a war. He said I'd relish a war with Dustin.
Relish of war.
That's a weird thing.
It's like war.
I'd
Love
relish a war with Dustin Poirier,
it. Yeah.
the Frenchman.
Oh
No,
my
he's
God.
from I think Florida.
Ugh.
He's
Yeah.
got
He sounds like he's from like Philly or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
a-
You know what I'm saying? We're going to really hurt each other. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be great. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? And all that stuff. Such as. Oh, my God. We got what else in sports? The national championship. Thank goodness Alabama pulled
Did
it
we
out
talk
again.
about that?
No,
I don't even know if we did.
No.
Yeah, that's the seventh national
Squeaked by.
championship for the GOAT, Nick Saban.
Yeah.
Uh,
Squeaked by this one. You know, it was really a nail biter. I was hoping for it not to be a nail biter. I wanted it to not be a game. I fucking Ohio State. They had like I don't want to say
It wasn't a
cakewalk.
game for the last like quarter
Yeah.
of it. We were watching it from an Alabama fan's perspective, so
Yeah.
we're like, okay, we've seen comebacks happen, we've seen amazing things happen. We're not going to celebrate until this shit is over.
Yeah, we have. I mean, like
we're not going to even
yeah,
like raise a finger until this shit is until we're up by like 21 points with 3 minutes left.
yeah. It only took that one time that Ohio beat Alabama to develop a respect. We're like,
Yeah,
God
we're
damn
like,
it,
we're
all right,
not
we gotta
gonna-
be careful with
Because
these.
they were
guys.
up 21-0 in that game at the beginning,
Yeah,
or 21-7,
yeah.
and then like some shit happened before halftime, and it made it a little close.
Ridiculous.
And then, but some teams at the end of the year, and this is what happened with that Ohio State team that had a backup quarterback, and this team with Alabama, they hit a stride at some point in the season
Yep.
and just gain a momentum, and just can't be stopped offensively.
Yeah.
Even after losing the starting center and Jalen Waddle,
Mm-hmm.
it's like they were better. They had like more
Yeah.
of a fire. They were like, all right, we just got to play fucking harder.
Yeah, the chemistry
like,
was there.
yeah.
Absolutely understanding each
Returning
other.
seniors.
How each other
leadership.
play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah, they're seniors.
sound like fucking Tim Tebow now.
Yeah,
But
seniors.
leadership, athleticism.
Yeah.
Uh,
Physicality.
But they hit a stride offensively that could not be slowed down.
No.
They were just, and Sarkisian was calling some really good plays and
That was
setting them up for
masterful.
success. But last year with LSU, at some point in the season, they just couldn't be stopped. Or actually, the entire season, they couldn't be stopped offensively. They just had to, like, if you give a quarterback like 7 seconds to throw to some NFL wide receivers,
He's going to get
there's
it there.
something good's going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, we will see next time. But they're not done. Alabama's not done. They just got like the best recruiting class in history,
Yeah.
or something
so
like
they'll
that.
be back.
But all these teams, even that Ohio State team with a backup quarterback, Cardale Jones,
Yeah.
they like could not. They had Ezekiel Elliott. They had an NFL offensive line and some other like NFL
Mhm.
players on that team. So
They would just walk down the field.
yeah,
They did that a couple
it didn't-
times.
It didn't matter, like that they.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But that was still a good game.
Yeah.
And it was like the least watched national championship I think
People
in
fucking
a
hate
while
Alabama
because
and Ohio State.
if there's Alabama fatigue, and
Yeah.
people thought that people thought Ohio State shouldn't have been in the first place. There were a lot of people mad about that.
Yeah, because they've played 7 games until that point. So
And A&M had a legit question about it. They had a quarrel there, and they
Mhm.
were like, we would have stood a better chance, but they lost by the exact same score,
Mhm.
or like I think it was the exact same score, 52-24. They lost by, but they lost earlier in the season.
yeah,
A rematch. It's difficult to destroy a team twice in one season, no matter what. Like,
yeah, they learned
so-
so much from the first defeat.
but
Uh,
you never know.
Yeah, it's
Um,
just luckily they're having issues in the red zone, so they would basically march down the field and then not have any plays for like a touchdown right there for like a 10-yard play or something. Which luckily that was the case. I mean, it was scary how they were able to do that.
And lost in translation, there was that fumble that changed the beginning of the game.
Yeah, in
got them
favor of
stuck.
Alabama.
No, I mean, when Alabama fumbled,
Yeah, I'm
Ohio
saying,
State
but
picked up.
it like somehow
It lit a fire
awakened a
under
fire.
them, I think.
Yeah.
But also, that tied it up. That was it. That
Yep.
could have been it. That was like a 20 or like a 14-point swing there.
We were
Alabama
at that
could
point.
score at will.
Yeah,
But 1 3 and out could have changed the game.
Yeah.
And also the targeting penalty on the starting safety for
it was
Alabama.
battle. Yeah, battle, right?
Yeah, Jordan Battle. That could have changed the game, but somehow it didn't. I don't
Yeah.
know. But yeah, underrated storylines that didn't happen.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah,
Yeah,
NFL championship weekend, I guess. We got Mahomes versus Josh Allen. We don't know what the fuck can happen there.
Yeah,
I
by
don't know.
proxy.
I don't know what my Super Bowl prediction is. I would hope
Oh God.
that it's. I don't know. I think it would be cool for Brady to get his 7th ring,
I would like that.
lucky number 7.
Just because people hate him, I would like that.
Yeah. And then I mean they're literally probably gonna have a better team next year, which is scary.
Yeah.
More chemistry. I don't know.
Got scary time
But-
in there.
Yeah, 7 rings would be cool. Rodgers versus Mahomes would be a very good duel.
Yeah, by proxy.
Um,
Rodgers versus Mahomes
yeah,
by
that's
proxy.
State Farm
so-
on State Farm.
Yeah, I mean, they both get the discount double check or whatever. The
Mhm.
discount, Rodgers.
The Bills finally don't
Yeah.
have to deal with the Patriots anymore, and they'll have to match up with Tom Brady in the Super Bowl if it's Bills versus Bucks. Imagine that. They've been tormented.
Yeah.
They've beaten him maybe
Oh, man.
one time.
Fucking.
Ice
I'm sorry.
cream
Keep
truck.
going. Never mind.
That's
Never
not-
mind. Keep going.
But they've beaten Tom Brady like one time in the past 20 years or some shit like that.
Wow.
The Bills. And there's an ice cream
No,
truck.
it's fine.
But,
It's a shake truck too. They have
they have
milkshakes.
milkshakes.
It's about goddamn time.
We'll
this
be back,
fucking
guys.
Stupid. Yeah, we'll be right back. We're gonna have it. Oh man, back with the milkshake. Just delicious.
Maybe we'll make a milkshake later. Fuck it.
Yeah, well, how revolutionary these guys to finally have. The food truck industry has really helped revolutionize ice cream trucks as well. Because they can have a soft serve machine up in there, I bet,
Mhm.
and a milkshake machine, like the little thing that has the stirring thing that you just hold the silver cup under or whatever.
Yeah.
So they might do that, or anyone could really do that.
Let's use this time to talk about that.
I've segued us.
Yeah, fucking good segue.
Well, the
Good
electric
shit.
one too. That was the modular one that's
Yeah,
coming out, maybe
well-
with that Roy Choi is helping out.
Yeah, there's a Roy Choi car that's by Canoe or something. It looked interesting. I thought there was going to be a little bit more going on. It's mainly for like vendors. It's like a
Yeah, it looked pretty cool.
I don't know if we'll be able to show any of this
No,
on the
probably
thing,
not.
but I'm going to look it up anyway, but
It's just a picture.
we got the Canoe, whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
they-
CANOO.
Yeah. And it's a van sort of thing that is a food truck / utility car or van
Yeah.
that you can kind of change up.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess
a
it would
work
be.
van.
Is it modular? I don't know if this one's modular. There's a German company that did something called eBussy that they didn't know about Twitter culture, so that's not gonna take off here probably. And it only goes like 56 miles an hour, I think.
Which is slow as shit. I mean, like, what the hell is wrong with these guys to where Tesla could come up with a car that goes faster than, like, Porsche. I got far away from the mic and then bumped it with my chin. But, like, far, as fast as a Porsche, but these guys can only make one that goes 55 or whatever miles an hour. What the fuck?
So I guess this is their thing here. They have the regular one. It's like a delivery vehicle,
Yeah.
I guess. I guess they're gonna have a truck type of thing,
Yeah,
and maybe you could just get this thing. This looks like a cool skateboard.
yeah, just
I
like the
don't know.
chassis.
Uh,
Yeah, I'd be interested in, like, the adventure van type of.
yeah, that would be cool. That looks like this is what that's gonna be, and it'll be like an interchangeable thing, maybe.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, what we were actually going to talk about, I guess, like, sort of this thing, but yeah, just the van craze that's been going on for the past, like,
Van life.
10 years.
Hashtag. But what
People
was it?
just-
What was the weird one you heard?
People call them schoolies.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
you
if they
grab
take like a school bus and do it.
turn it into a schoolie.
But it seems like if you
Fucking
get one of these, and the main thing is that electric ones, like the other one and the Canoe, I guess, is that you could
Right,
get
just
them.
out of this.
They're like $35 or like $30,000. I don't even know, but they try to make them affordable, I guess. But
Yeah.
getting a van and then or one of those, like, I don't know what the other ones would be called, but
Yeah, like a 20-seat school bus or whatever they are.
something weird like
That's what
that.
they do.
But if you get that then outfitted from a van conversion place, they're like hashtag yeah, Shaka Bra.
Hashtag Shaka Bra
Travels
life.
and
Salt.
stuff. Yeah, salt. I always see
Salt
those
life.
salt life things on
We
the back of
like
Florida
it.
cars, and it's like, I always thought it was like
Yeah.
slut life.
Slut life.
I was
That's
like,
another
oh wow,
one.
that's very progressive.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
But
cool.
and the adventure van thing is cool. If you could do like
Adventure
wildlife
van.
photography, I don't know, but no, but
Yeah,
even if you're just using that as a thing,
Yeah.
some people have, I guess, boats.
you
and
do
they spend a
astronomical
shitload
shit.
of
Look at the
money on
sky.
it. Yeah, you could. Yeah,
Yeah.
certainly camping trips and
Yep.
just adventuring shit.
Yeah, there's a boat crowd.
Yeah.
As we know, yeah, boats are more inconvenient though. Way
You
more
gotta be around
inconvenient.
water.
Yeah, and with a you can go anywhere in the country really with a
With one of these
with an RV or a van or a bus or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, the cheapest way I've seen is to just like take like one of the not short buses, but like the medium-sized
Just
buses.
buy yourself a short bus.
It's a nice little short bus right there.
The stigma behind short buses will be
That's ridiculous.
ended by our new brand.
Yeah, short
Adventure-
bus.
Yeah, short bus adventures.
Oh Jesus! Short bus
All right,
adventures.
If
Prepare
we
to
animate that,
Prepare to bring. There will be
that would be illegal, probably.
yeah, short bus adventures, and there will be a shitload of chaperones, like so many. 'Cause the short bus.
I'm thinking of
people.
something terrible now. That like my went to
Go
an
ahead.
animated show
Go ahead.
following some short bus
Yeah,
riders
riders,
and
like some mentally unathletic people.
maybe, but I don't know. That would be like something we'd see on Funny Junk back in the day.
It's a dead. I think it 404s now. When
It
you search
does.
for
Damn,
it, probably.
that was one of the oldies.
That's pretty
but,
hilarious. But yeah,
yeah, if there were other websites, if there were more than 4 or 5 websites that people go to
yeah,
or
that'd be cool.
congregate to, that would be an interesting
Yeah.
thing to me. But you don't want to have that out there, I guess. Short Bus Chronicles or whatever.
Nah, I mean, I'm sure it's already a thing, but nah, you don't want to have that. But what would that even be? Like, you're a
It
driver.
would be easy to write funny lines for it.
Jeez,
like,
yeah.
But you know,
It'd be way too. It'd be just such low hanging fruit.
it
The
would
whole
be,
thing. It's-
Hi, we're on a short. No.
yeah, we're on a short bus with a laugh track in the background.
No,
Oh my
obviously,
God.
it'd be a little more retarded than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Retarded. Yeah, you could say it. Retarded.
I should have had that hooked up because I could have done it. Should have had
Oh,
the drum set keyboard.
That'd be cool. One of these days we'll have a whole studio set up.
Yeah.
But, the van thing though, the vans only work for probably 2 people at the most.
That's the thing. It's difficult
Yeah.
to get like 3 people or more into one of those and have
Yeah.
it be comfortable for like more than a night.
Yeah, which would bring you basically to size up, which would be the school bus. And it's funny how cheap
Or like a
they are.
bigger utility van, I guess.
Yeah, or a
If you can
larger
find an
utility
electric one.
van.
Electric would be ideal,
Yeah.
but it takes a lot of charge. We gotta wait for a couple
Yeah.
like more companies to compete and come out with some really good shit,
Mhm.
which I'm glad is happening.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it's
you
about
know,
time.
Smaller car manufacturers instead of like other ones. It used to literally be. We were talking about this the other
Yeah.
day, or literally last night actually.
Yeah.
It
Ever
was-
since
yeah.
Well, I mean, ever since like 2008, when pretty much all the other car companies that were still large but smaller, it just dissolved because they weren't bailed out. They weren't lucky enough, like GM, to be a giant corporation that couldn't fail because they own a whole
Mhm.
bunch of other fucking corporations. So basically, we were left with even less choice in cars.
That's what it was, wasn't it?
Uh,
And then
yeah.
there was only commercials for those, and we only
Yeah.
saw shit
No
like
more
that until
Pontiac.
basically Tesla.
Yeah, I mean, till Tesla, another car company, finally was able to rise up through like the cracks or whatever, and just slip through.
And like
Uh,
them, I don't even know like what other electric shit was out. Now every company
Well,
has to make
in
a
America,
cool,
we should
fast
say.
electric car.
Yeah.
They're kind of like in America for sure.
Like
Um,
the U.S. is far, far, far behind with electric cars and like renewable energy and shit. So there could have been, well, not even there could be. There are other car companies I'm sure maybe functioning outside of the U.S. that we've never heard of
That are probably awesome.
that are probably great that we just don't know about because I don't know. We just don't have the option. There are cars that last like fucking like way longer than any cars here. Trucks that have like 130 miles to the gallon or some shit, and gas like way more fuel
Yikes.
efficient stuff that's just not allowed here
Oh, great.
because like they need you to buy
Well,
gas.
luckily it was kind of forced.
Yeah.
By Tesla or by whatever.
Yeah.
To force companies to have to make an electric car that is viable, that actually doesn't
Yeah.
look like a stupid, like it doesn't look stupid. That was the problem. Like a lot of them look
Kind
ridiculous.
of dumb.
And at least a Tesla, like I mean, maybe not a Cybertruck in that case, but I don't think it looks that terrible.
Yeah.
But
They've
yeah,
got a
that'd
good
be
focal.
cool. We're seeing other companies like Lucid Air, which are ex-Tesla employees, I think.
Yeah, which
or-
they probably just
yeah.
wanted to branch out.
Yeah, they're gonna make their own shit. They're
Yeah.
competing. Rivian to a lesser extent, and
It's more expensive.
yeah,
But they're all-
affordability is a focus
Yeah.
too of a lot of these, and they have to
Now it
compete
is,
that
yeah.
way.
They're
as
they're
well.
noticing the focal point should be affordability, like 35 grand or 30 grand for a car, which I don't know how that's affordable, but you pay it over time.
Yeah.
You don't just buy all that shit. But yeah, the cars probably shouldn't cost that much anyway. But yeah, what else? You want to add anything to that?
I guess not.
But
Yeah, I don't really have
the van thing though,
yeah, vans would be cool.
if you do like one of the I don't know, like the 8-row or 10-row seat school buses, you could and also the way travel is going to be in the future as well. It's getting sketchier and sketchier as pandemics happen, as flus get worse, as other sort of viruses show up or unrest with people. It
You
would be
might wanna
much
have
safer.
a smaller way to travel.
Yeah, and Airbnbs or whatever, they are not as expensive as hotels and relatively cheap to stay in. But you also have the fact that what if the person, the lord of the Airbnb or whatever, the landlord of the person running it, Airlord, yes, the
Fire
Airlord.
Lord.
Sorry,
Dude,
not
we
the
should
Airlord.
make Fire B&B
the Airlord.
and just totally fuck them over. No,
But yeah, the the B&B lords, they what if they don't sterilize everything? What if they don't hire a sanitization company or a sanitizing company
I
to
think they
clean
do.
up
They have
after
to or
people?
some
Well, what
shit.
if they don't though?
And then
that's
they
the
got
thing.
like you have the host
Yeah.
and the super host if they're really good.
Yeah, their
Um,
hose really clean.
But I think they have to legally to
Yeah,
do it.
but it's it's typically by overworked, underpaid people who probably don't give that much of a shit. Hopefully they do,
maybe.
but
yeah.
you run the risk of not having a fully sanitized, and you're putting your face on that pillow.
It's
that
probably
someone-
better than a hotel though.
Absolutely, 100%. Well, probably
In
not
terms
100%, but maybe
of,
60% better.
Yeah.
hotels, I mean, they don't have time. There's just so much shit to take care of in that giant hotel.
You can't sanitize the air as
No.
well there. Like, you're less likely to have like air particles, and I think they have to be empty for a little while to rent out to another person now or something like that. There's
Oh,
got to be
fascinating.
more like regulations, like
With
maybe
the aerosols.
yeah, I don't know how long, maybe like 2 days, 3 days.
Fascinating. Yeah. At that point, though,
Could be wrong.
and
but,
at that
yeah.
point,
You
oh,
would
go
need an Airbnb.
yeah,
to have
there's
the
no
van.
checking in. There's no calling
Right.
someone to let them know you're going to be there. You just basically show up, and that's your thing. You just
Especially if you have
Hike.
power somehow. If it
Yeah.
could be solar powered, if we have better shit. We looked at up this other stuff like
it's like half the roof you need for solar panels. It's really not that much to power the whole bus.
I don't know.
Well, I've been looking
But-
at like videos and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, if you have your own, like, if you install some,
If
and
you
then they
install
let
solar
you
on
can
the
like
top.
fold them out too. Like
Yeah,
if
they
you get bigger
can-
ones, if you stop, it like charge. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you can. There are ones that pop up or whatever. I don't know if they're like. That would be cool to have like the big giant solar wings pop out like a satellite, because at that point. But I don't know what you'd be charging, because you're just running your schoolie.
Yeah.
Your
Well,
schoolie.
in the last couple of years, there's been a couple of things about solar paint. I don't really know how viable,
yeah.
how viable this is, but a team of researchers from the Royal Melbourne Institute of Technology, RMIT, have developed solar paint that generates energy from water vapor. I guess the paint, yeah, this is what it says. The paint works by absorbing moisture from the air and using solar energy to break the water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen. That sounds cool. I don't know how efficient it is or how much like how much energy you could really get to power a car or to power appliances in a van that big. But that would be kind of cool if that was a thing. And then there's like integrating the battery or the solar stuff into the body of the car.
Yeah.
But then if you get into a fender bender, does your shit not work?
Yeah, is your car gonna like start shooting fire out of one side of it because the lithium battery is
Yeah.
now damaged? Because if you stab those things, they blow up.
They do.
Yeah. Do we have a video? No, I think that was on Instagram.
Oh,
The person stabbing the lithium ion battery out of a phone.
No. Yeah, I don't have that.
It
on
just
here, but
explodes.
Yeah, it just fucking blew up. Jesus
Hilarious. What a moron. You jackass.
All right. Now's the time
Absolutely.
that I will show you
fine.
this video. And
What
I did
is
not
it?
show you this one earlier. Oh,
Is it
please,
cool?
please open. I don't know why I'm saying that, but this would have gone earlier with what we were saying earlier.
Let's see. You're not paying a mortgage
no.
really on the thing. Yeah, you're basically paying for like mobile data to be put in there. So
I
you
can't
have
see
Wi-Fi
shit.
on
What
it.
is this? Okay.
Food
No,
and
this
water.
is the right video. But what were we saying about food and water?
Oh, just the van stuff,
Oh yeah, yeah.
And gas, like diesel fuel.
Yeah, let's continue. But do we have a lot more? I guess vans, like the thing about vans,
Think about vans.
ethics are.
And a Predators guy. Did we talk about him yet?
Oh, I don't think he's a van guy.
No,
But,
he was
We did
The
not talk
separate
about that
guy.
guy. There's a arena football super fan of the Orlando Predators, I guess, at Walmart, and it was like he had the truck, the Orlando Predators signature.
Yeah, it was like
with
the
Nissan.
yeah, like
Frontier.
the edition,
Yeah.
the Orlando
Um,
Predators edition truck.
License plate was Predators,
Yep.
or Predator or something like that. He had a lot of stickers on the back of their achievements, which I don't. Does those even count? It's arena
That's
football.
arena football.
And then I was
know.
like, yeah, this guy's probably wearing a Predators hat in there.
My God.
And it was even worse
yeah.
than we thought.
This guy, he had a Predators hat on, a Predators like gator thing, whatever that is.
Yeah,
that-
like a bandana you put on
Whatever
your
they
face.
call
That's
that.
not a mask.
yeah. Not a Predators shirt, I don't think,
Did he have the pants?
but he had like gray camo pants with boots that had black boots that had
Okay.
red accents all over it. I'm like, oh my God,
Yeah,
are they
so he's
playing
like-
today?
Real life Dr. Disrespect, but just like for
Yeah. Are they
Predator.
playing on Tuesday today? Is that when they're playing?
game day.
Tuesday, game day.
Tuesday
what
night
the
arena
fuck?
football.
I can't believe it.
God.
So funny. Yeah, I just
Yeah, no, he's
that
not
was a
cool enough
fun.
to have a van.
Yeah,
No, but living in a van down by the river doesn't sound like a terrible
yeah,
thing.
I mean, it was a joke on SNL, but it's looking not too bad now, especially with
That's what they
craziness
say.
going on. Yeah, I just let's see, travel. Yeah, you don't have to go on a plane with a whole bunch of people in it for an extended amount of time, breathing that recycled air. You don't have to go through an airport, which are disgusting, all of them. Every single one.
Oh,
in
speaking
America.
of airports, I'm glad you brought this up.
Oh, God,
I had this story saved.
Jeez.
A screenshot of it. It was like the guy that stayed. All right, so we had at the Chicago O'Hare Airport. There was a dude, I guess, that was living there
damn it.
since October. Actually, it was about 3 months in a secured area of the airport. And people, I guess he said people were like just people got him food, or I guess when he ran out, and stuff. But he was just living in the terminal area, and I guess nobody went over there or asked anything. Maybe he hid at night. I don't even know. I need more details about this.
Like the movie Terminal.
Exactly like the movie Terminal, except his home country wasn't like at war, and like he wasn't like a citizen of nowhere. Now that I'm remembering a lot about this movie, weird. And Forrest Gump wasn't in it, but
Hilarious.
yeah, this guy was from L.A. Went from L.A. on October 19th and has lived in this airport ever since. The judge had to say this. Is this a judge? Yeah, Cook County Judge Susanna Ortiz said, "So if I understand you correctly, you're telling me that an unauthorized non-employee individual was allegedly living within a secure part of the O'Hare Airport from October 19th to January 16th and was not detected? I just want to understand you correctly." Apparently,
Judge Judy.
he had they asked to see the guy's identification, I guess, on that day, and the guy lowered his mask and showed him an airport ID badge that he was wearing around his neck. I guess he got the badge. It was like a lost badge. He just like found. He was like, "Oh, I could
cool.
use this." Yeah, he doesn't have a criminal background. He lives in a Los Angeles suburb of Orange County with roommates, and it has a master's degree in hospitality, but is unemployed. So that's, I guess, why nobody was like asking where he was or anything or what was going on there. But isn't that fucking weird?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I don't know why.
He said he was afraid. I forget. That was the reason why he was afraid due to COVID to get on an airplane. But he was living in an airport that had constantly had people coming from other places, right?
In the state that he lived in, too?
No, he was in Chicago.
Oh yes, that's right. He's from LA. Wow.
Weird,
yeah.
right?
Huh?
It makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's really weird, the logic of some people. He could have just gone back to the hotel, maybe, and then checked in for a little while longer. But also, it costs money, a lot, to do that. So I don't know how long they would be, willing to keep you held up in there. But wow.
Yeah, they found him to be a danger to the community for some reason.
Yeah, it's weird. He went a whole 4 months without doing anything to anybody. So I don't
right.
understand that. That's kind of weird. A danger to the community. This guy hid in an airport. How dangerous. Could have hid from somebody. Look out. Dangerous hiders. My God.
Yikes. Oh, something we also didn't include in the sports segment. This is actually funny. Tennessee Volunteers fired like everybody.
Oh, yeah,
Jeremy Pruitt because of some alleged violations. One of them, I guess, was apparently Tennessee reportedly handed recruits cash in McDonald's bags when they visited the campus. So they would just give a McDonald's bag full of money. How fucking stupid is that?
What is this, the mafia?
Yeah, worse, college football.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's literally...
There you go, welcome to the whatever, here's some money. You gonna hang with us? Like, what the fuck? Ugh. Yeah, why aren't they allowed to do that, though? Why not? Just let them do it. Because they're on a path. It's so weird.
Probably should have advocated against the like payments that they are going to get, because high recruits got paid more. They're like, damn, we got paid more before this law came in paying us.
That's pretty hilarious.
No, but apparently one guy said, as he was like on his way out, apparently was like, George is next or something like that. So maybe he knows some shit.
Oh no.
Kirby Smart is a good recruiter, but he. And Tennessee was getting some like high-end recruits there that were a little
sketch.
Sus.
Yeah. That's weird how he would choose Tennessee instead of like another team. Like, how did any of these guys do this? Go to like Arkansas.
Check this guy out. I want you to see this guy.
Is he funny?
Cool. No, he's not cool. He's
just funny. Funny
he's
guy?
a funny guy. He's a character also.
Character.
He's a character.
Oh, he's peeing.
He's talking shit.
Every time he says something, the pee gets higher.
What is this? Is his dick is like pressed
God,
up
there's
against
so
his-
much.
I don't know what's going on here. He's British too.
Bang
That's the
you
worst
up.
part.
Give him a shake.
Give him a
They said
shake.
give him a shake at the end to make sure he's done.
Give him a shake. He's just peeing up.
It got almost in. Dude, what if he started like peeing in his mouth and he was like, sorry.
I just
talk.
like spin it out.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my, what the fuck? What the cops like?
See this again, but this is a good thumbnail. If we had that.
There's a piss fountain.
What is this?
Oh, I don't know what the fuck.
Like, how did this
Did he
lead
say?
up to this?
Did he say it to pee and like one of the cops like grabbed his dick and fished it out of his pants halfway and now he pees up into his chest?
Dude, I have no idea. It has to be drugs.
I mean, how does your dick?
It's either drugs or he like, as he was walking down the street, he was like, hold on, I gotta.
Need to have my dick facing up.
Either it's so big that he has to like rabble it up and put it in a weird position so it doesn't like scrape against the ground or something.
Yeah, he's got to like wrap it around his balls or something so he can
It's
get it
gotta
in
be
there.
like facing up for some reason. But it looks like he, I don't know, did that and then like made sure to really tighten the sweatpants that he's wearing.
Yeah.
Jeans, right?
Yeah, and yeah, he's just peeing.
He's like, fuck off. You can tell this is his angriest. He's at his angriest here because the piss stream is at the highest.
It's past his chin. It's past his chin.
Yeah. Look at this guy. Look at That's crazy.
This is
Directly into the mic.
What?
filmed him doing all the destruction.
Sorry.
No, you're good. It's probably just gonna spike the fuck out of the mic.
Give him a shake.
Oh, I got it back. You can see, look how it got little, like when the water fountain, when two people would be using it.
Oh, it just, yeah, just
It's still going. It's a weird thing.
Give him a shake.
that is
Oh, the
so
British
funny.
are funny. Redemption.
Oh, yeah, I hope I didn't overload the mic just now. Oh, that's
No, it's
so
probably
fucking funny. Oh my god. Oh, that's great. Just a guy peeing. A guy
And see,
peeing.
if you look around, like, get off the political shit, I guess, and then look around. There's still people, you know, getting arrested, pissing on themselves. There's still hailstorms going on in
Oh, yeah.
Siberia. Shit's fine.
Yep.
No, it's not fine.
Yeah.
In other ways, but
But
yeah, I
yeah,
don't know. I think that's a
No, I mean, you
guy's
know,
a cool, interesting person.
that guy, yeah, I mean, he's really neat. Anyone who can pee up like that, and not pee on their pants. Like, I don't know how any of it got on, or like didn't get on his pants.
Yeah, that
Wow.
was really kind of the impressive part, and he was able to like lean back enough to where he
Yeah,
didn't piss on his chest like once. I don't think,
it was just no. I mean, none of it got on him. It was
which is
so
difficult
weird.
because if he was in that position and you're just pissing straight upwards.
Wouldn't work.
First of all, he had to been pushing that whole time, right? Because it's not just gonna.
Well, when he got mad, when he started yelling,
His
obviously
thing was
there's some
he
more
must have been
force.
flexing his
Yeah,
abs or
just more.
something, yeah.
That was funny.
Jesus.
It's fucking more and more pee. Some Austin Powers shit. Just the
That
piss
was what
levels.
happened when he got angry, I guess. But
The piss levels.
this
Have
one was kind of
risen.
funny too.
Oh, is this a good one? Oh yeah.
Let me start that.
He's
over.
like, and the other guy's like, come on, quit being a bitch. And he's even worse. Like, it's fine. Plus, you got some nice sharp icicles up there. Is that what those are?
I think. He said, "What did I do?" He thought he pushed him. He's like, "No."
It just sounds like a ghost now. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Those
that's
icicles are interesting.
Yeah,
Is that
you
a
know-
meteor? Oh no, I was kidding. When we
A
started
meteor.
this, it looked like it was fucking moving. But yeah, these are extremely dangerous, right? That's got to be fake. Maybe like lights from Christmas.
I hope they're Christmas decorations. If they're not, that's pretty dangerous. And it's a good thing we have cameras. And people are installing cameras in front of their houses so they could watch their children fall down the steps and then put that on the internet.
All these record are the shit like that, or when like a UPS driver gets really pissed off,
Which is hilarious, but that's
they're
it.
frustrated with a shitty job or something, and like, I guess you want to be able to see that if they throw your package.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
And you go, arrest this man.
He's been violating my lawn. Lawn? What the fuck? My mail. Not lawn. And sometimes they do violate the lawn by pulling up the lawn and the plants. They'll pull the plants up.
No way.
I've seen people do that, yeah.
What the fuck?
Like they rip up some of the fucking plants that have just been planted. They'll like kick the... we saw the one with the garbage guy. This is an opposite delivery. This is a pickup guy. So
It's delivering garbage.
He's getting the shit that was already delivered and is now being picked up. But yeah, he took the mailbox out. That's my favorite one. He grabs,
It's like ripping it out.
he like just pries it back and forth, hoping it'll come out. And then he finally throws it in the truck. Hilarious. But yeah, this is a great scream. Get a death metal sequence behind that. But do you think? I wonder. The question I've got in my head right now is what's the point of docking, honestly? But aside from that, how long is Donald Trump gonna be banned from like Twitter and stuff?
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
know,
I
I
didn't
think-
follow him in a while. I used to follow him, but it just got really stupid. I was like, wow, it's not even funny anymore.
I think maybe they'll like reinstate him. I don't know, but maybe they'll just be like, no, you're a terrorist. Some shit like that.
I mean,
But that would be them saying that.
No.
I'm not saying because he spoke out of both sides of his mouth there and gave himself wiggle room to maybe not be put in jail or to have like criminal shit as bad as it would have been.
which is how he always handles it.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean, he's real smart when it comes to that only. And he called like the crazy people who jumped in the Capitol like special people.
He's like, you're very special. We'll
It's
be
like,
back
yeah, not in
soon.
a good sense.
No,
They're
but I
really
don't know
fucking
if
special.
he'll stay banned or if he'll find a safe haven on some other website or something like that. I don't know if he'll do a TV channel because I feel like people
Maybe.
don't do the TV shit anymore, and he'll be like almost isolating to a certain crowd. But I guess people
That's what he
would sit
wants
around
to
the
do.
TV.
Well, the rallies.
The
He's already-
rallies,
Already doing that.
but he might even isolate. It would be only. Yeah, no, the TV channel. You're right about that. The TV channel.
Yeah.
like-
And the
If you
rallies
do
are
that.
mainly his supporters now,
That's true.
especially.
Oh, they're all.
So they would just be that crowd watching whatever internet show he has if they could figure out how to get on there or TV.
Yeah. What if it's like
Probably start
The
funding
real-
a way in.
news or the truth with Donald Trump or some shit, and they play at 8 o'clock every single night?
Oh my God! I mean, Jesus Christ! Another fucking bubble in my throat.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. Dear Chicago.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The
Talk about Aaron
president of the
Rodgers.
United States, Aaron Rodgers. Tom Brady might beat him, but Aaron Rodgers is pretty damn good. It's really stupid that they got that new quarterback instead of Aaron Rodgers.
In the draft?
It's almost gone. Yeah, it's left. The Chicago
yeah.
throat bubble has left. But yeah, that's like the
That's right.
construction foreman fucking sounding shit. Speaking of stupid stuff, I saw I don't even know how this came into my YouTube feed. Like I follow Jeff Cavalier for fitness
Glad
stuff.
you brought this up. I have something stupid to say right after.
Yo, this is a ripoff. Like this is just a ripoff.
Oh,
of
really?
A series of ripoff videos. The no hands push up challenge.
So he's like trying to get more content on there or some shit.
Well, basically, he does it, but he's using his hands. I'm like, what, from the Zohan when he inhumanly used his toes like no one can do?
Clickbaity.
Yeah, I'm like, no hands push-up. So, of course, like everyone else, the other 2 million people who are just wondering, I clicked the video, given this asshole videos.
Like, I gotta know.
Yeah, I'm like,
That's how
there's
you
no
get-
way. What are you doing? What kind
12
of snake
mistakes
oil
to
crap?
avoid.
Yeah, 12 mistakes to avoid when doing this.
They're like, oh my god, there's 12 of them?
Yeah,
be
something
making all
people
of those.
just aren't thinking about when it comes to vacuuming or some stupid shit. I saw a lawn channel that has like 600K views per video. How to
Oh my God.
care for your lawn. It's like people really care about lawn. But yeah, this
Everyone's
guy
got
just
one.
regular old push-ups. But the point is, I guess, to push yourself up higher, but you're still using your hands. So that's an absolute just
Just flat out lie.
misuse of words. Yeah, flat out lie. Fucking
Should he
dude.
be deplatformed for
I
spreading
mean,
fake
he
news?
is a liar.
Right.
So
And I guess
spreading
big tech companies
falsehoods.
decide what's true and what's not. So
yeah, I mean, whatever YouTube decides,
we'll see
it's,
if there's
it's what they think.
some new internet Patriot Act
Yeah.
to come as a result of this really quick and under the radar that we don't know about.
Oh yeah,
But,
and more
I
stupid.
doubt it. I mean, I think there's just so much opposition to anything like that that have a really tough time.
Doing internet censorship.
Yeah,
Would they
But-
just censor those people who don't like it?
that's true. Like there could have been, I don't know, there could be riots going on in Nevada that I don't know
Yeah.
about, but and all the videos just get removed within a millisecond because they have a new awesome algorithm that
Yeah, hopefully that's not
detects
the case.
violence or raises or spikes in volume and rage. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if that's not, hopefully
that
not.
would be bad.
That would
but-
be terrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's probably in all
speaking of
truth,
bad-
like not to be just a gloomy piece of shit here, there's probably most likely much more internet censorship on the way, just
Yeah, I
because of
think
all this stuff.
just because of the way they're talking about it as
They
of
always
late.
weaponize it.
Yeah.
America also has weaponized COVID more than probably any other country as well.
This is true.
With everything.
Everything. We've talked
Yeah.
about this a little bit before, I'm sure, but it's been a blessing. Donald Trump and COVID have almost been a blessing.
Match
to
made
the-
in heaven right there for
Democrats.
those two people, yeah.
I'm saying
Yeah.
because they don't have to assert any policy changes. They just have
Yep.
to not be Donald Trump and say, look, we got to tackle COVID first,
Mm-hmm.
and we got to get Donald Trump out first. Small
Yep.
steps, baby steps, increments.
Little bit.
But that's what kind of led to people wanting a huge change
Mhm.
and rising up and being vulnerable to a fake populist like Donald Trump.
A psycho con man
Yeah.
who ultimately proved himself to be a psycho, like everyone was saying. But
But
yeah,
we'll
I
see.
mean-
we want to give these new hoes a chance to try to do something, but
Of course.
I think we have an idea, or we know
Yeah, we know it's going to
we
happen.
know it's going to be status quo shit,
Mm-hmm.
corporatism.
Yep.
And
Already fucked over
Good
and
stuff.
lied about the $2,000. It's a $1,400 check now. They're like, it'll equal $2,000 after the
there's
$600 though.
there's always a thing.
Boom.
But speaking of stupidity from earlier, this is a good story out of Beaverton, Oregon. A man stole a woman. I'm gonna set up the situation. A woman drives up to a convenience store. It was the Basics Meat Market. I guess at 9 a.m. they approach this store. She leaves her 4-year-old child in the car with the keys in it, and it's running. And she's like, "I'm just gonna go in. I can see from the window. I can see the kid. I can see the car. So theoretically, everything should be good." But yeah. Then a guy, I guess a thief, got into the car, stole the car, and then when he was a little bit down the road, like pulled in somewhere, turned back around, came back, and then said, "Get this fucking kid out of the car.
Yeah.
Are you crazy leaving this kid
Yep.
in your car alone? Do you know anything of what could happen?" And he was like, "Oh gosh, you think
Idiot.
about your actions."
Yeah.
And then he drove away with her car.
Yeah, then he proceeded to steal her car anyway.
Yeah, so that's a
That's-
hilarious story. That's fucking
I mean,
awesome.
yeah, getting berated
but-
by a thief for like being neglectful toward your children, that's fucking hilarious. I mean,
Criticized the woman for leaving her son in the car, ordered her to get him out, and then drove off. Boy was unhurt. The Beaverton police spokesman, jeez, I don't know why they didn't put person, defended the mom,
in Oregon.
saying the store was surrounded by glass windows, allowing her to keep an eye on the child, so it wasn't like illegal. But you could keep an eye on it all day. She watched, I guess, this happen. Maybe, and you don't want to take the key out. And maybe she didn't want to bring her kid in the store.
maybe he's an asshole.
She only brought one mask.
Maybe
or
just
something.
touches things and knocks everything down.
Or it's I mean, I said baby. It's a 4-year-old kid.
4-year-old baby.
4-year-old baby.
Yeah.
Don't bring your 7-year-old baby anywhere.
Yeah, goddamn.
But yeah. Anyone with information about the white male in his 20s or 30s with dark brown braided hair, contact the Beaverton Police Department.
Yeah, check him out. Yeah. Do not approach the man on your own.
He is armed and dangerous
Yeah, he's
with a
armed.
Honda Pilot.
In a
Well,
Honda
actually, they
Pilot.
found the Honda Pilot recovered in Portland.
Any semen?
Lots.
Oh my god.
Gallons. No.
Gallons in the cup holders and glove compartment.
He
Gallons
didn't
of
leave a
semen.
trace.
Didn't leave a trace except for gallons of semen.
Oh shit. Oh, this is also
Uh.
funny. I don't know why I'd like to see what other people are looking at and see what headlines they're scrolling by. Like getting convinced of. But Moderna says possible allergic reactions to COVID-19 under investigation. So they say that people see this headline and the anti-vaxxers go, "See, I told you so."
Allergic
And it's like,
reactions.
wait a minute here.
Can we
You
calm
said
down?
their DNA would be changed and that their soul would no longer be there and
Yeah.
they'd no longer be a person. You didn't say allergic reaction.
Yeah, they mentioned nothing about people's potential allergies. They're like, it's going to steal your soul and you're going to become a different human. It's going to manipulate your DNA. And then someone sneezes. They're like, exactly what I was talking about.
See, they still got COVID.
Yep.
What? That's not
This,
the same.
yeah, this demon version of this person sneezes all the time. See, they're a demon now. That's pretty funny.
But
Yeah, it's
yeah,
always
the
good.
world was a better place when Full House was around.
Yeah, I think so.
Nothing
Back in
was
the
fucking
90s when,
happening.
the LA riots were going on. But, like,
Yeah,
early
that's what
2000s
I'm saying. We're
when
just
the
getting
Iraq
into
War happened.
Afghanistan and shit. But
Yeah.
no, but was shit better when people could not realize what was going on or didn't have access to all the news that's happening all the time, just being bombarded with all the
Yeah.
negative shit?
Well, the
bad
Iraq
for
War
our mental
happened
health.
anyway.
Maybe, yeah, that's the thing.
So
It's bad for our mental health to see all that, but it's better for the world
Yeah.
that we see all this and have a chance to change it, right?
yeah, I mean it's bad. I guess it's like bad for everyone's mental health or stability or whatever. But like,
It is if you constantly consume that and
Yeah.
seek it out and get angry as fuck and get radicalized, basically.
yeah, you just get radicalized by communist Islam, then you're gonna happen to.
Communist,
Just,
atheist Islam, don't forget that.
And
part.
the communist thing reminds me again. Oh God, making a chili. Okay, all right.
Making a chili?
Making a chili, the meat and stuff with peppers and beans and whatever. And I opened it up halfway through to check on to see how it's doing. Just full of communism.
Oh my god.
I had to dump it out.
Clogged
all of
up.
it. It was ruined. All of it was ruined. And you know how much I hate wasting food. I had to waste that food, and I hated it. The communists. are
Did you
just-
put lentils in there? I mean,
yeah, I
lentils?
did. Yeah. A tyrannical tomato.
But the lentils
slices.
turned it.
Yeah.
Wait, no, the lentils turned into lentils. I don't
Lentils.
know,
Yeah.
that sounded better in my head.
That's okay. It's fine. Doesn't matter. It's a chili joke anyway. It's not the best. Oh
Yeah,
my
no,
God.
Good, I like chili.
Yeah, it's great. It's really great. Oh, and one of the things that's really great is Dave Rubin was so funny.
Brave Dubin.
Yeah, this guy, everyone knows him.
Everyone.
Knows him.
I think you have to explain honestly, because like.
No, there's a guy, political commentator. He was on the Young Turks Network, who are political commentators.
And that was Big Chillin Political. No.
yeah, pretty much built by another political commentator who was kicked out of MSNBC or whatever. But old Davy Boy Rubin he started to argue like right-wing talking points, and started to call himself like a classical liberal, which is just right-wing libertarian guy. And then he left the Young Turks, and I guess just like sort of did his own thing for a while, like the Rubin Report, and then the Koch brothers stepped in and started giving him more money and advertising, I guess, and now here's where he is. And I guess it was on Fox
You
News.
had a really lazy response. To
Oh
the
yeah,
question.
and it's always a leading question to it's
Lazy
like,
argument, I would say.
yeah, you think what do you think with Joe Biden? You think he's gonna bring socialism or not? Like that's basically what they
It's
do.
like,
It's like yeah, pretty much.
Status quo Joe is gonna bring
Yeah.
socialism.
Yeah, it's a guy who's like literally told Wall Street that he's fundamentally going to change nothing, but he's just gonna. And Dave Rubin, of course, just the lazy like right wing. Oh, he's gonna take everything that we love about Western civilization, which
And fundamentally change everything.
and
which is such a
fundamentally
step up.
change it all. Which what the fuck do these people like about Western civilization anyway? They just like to say, wow, Western civilization's really fucked now. Because they don't like anything. They don't like women's rights. They don't like rights of gay people. They don't like rights of black
Civil
people.
rights, yeah.
They don't like civil rights. They don't like any of that shit.
They
don't
like it when those are taken away and
Yeah.
they see that as a win.
They like when art is censored. They like when, basically people are censored. They like violence. That's not part of the Western shit. They don't accept fucking, immigrants, which is part of the Western civilization. So, I mean, they really don't like Western civilization. But, I could really feel it blowing away with Joe Biden. I could just feel the East. The East coming in.
I thought you said yeast. I was like, really?
Oh,
Ugh.
Kamala's there. But, like, but the East just coming in. Yeah, but, like, the East just coming in, blowing in, East-defying everything. It's going to be beads and carpets all over the walls. You know, for everybody. I don't know.
Dude, I'll tell you what.
Yeah,
A bead door.
it was really troubling.
Yeah.
People who have those is like, do you just hate privacy? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, I
here?
just have a bead.
It's
door.
like beads, man. Yeah, walking through shit to another universe, bro.
I think I would have a door and that, but how annoying would that be trying to open it?
When you close the door, it's
Just like when you're trying to open it in the morning.
yeah, the suction of it is just gonna like make the beads tangle up on the bottom.
You know how people have like that front screened-in section of their house,
Yeah,
and then
beads.
there's the actual door. Maybe what I'll do is some of the beads, and then the door is over there.
so like beads in front of the door, and then you have to like open the door through the beads. You're saying?
Just enough in front of the door that the door would never make contact with the beads.
Oh, okay, so yeah, there you go. So like in front of the porch, instead of a screened-in door, you just have beads there, so you can just
Maybe
blow
not
around.
outside. I was just using that as an
Oh,
analogy.
yeah,
but,
yeah.
like,
So have
actually,
a separate
all
little.
the way around my bed.
Yeah. So
Beads.
oh, it's pretty. Yeah. So no one can even see it, and like you have a little separate patio area outside of your bed that's separated, or outside your room that's separated by your door, but is entered through. Or no, separated by your door, but you enter your room through the beads. That's what you're saying?
I could enter the door and then the beads if the beads are inside. I wouldn't want the beads outside the door because then someone could fuck with my beads.
Yeah, you mean just like swing the door open just enough to where there's hardly any clearance between the beads, and then you walk through the beads?
No, I walk through the beads first.
Oh, fuck.
And then open the door.
So beads and then door.
Yeah.
I got you. So the beads gonna be any
walk through, door open,
Oh, shit.
exit door.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. We got Joe Biden coming in here. He's just so communist, I swear, and a socialist too. Two of the same things together. I know. Kamala's the socialist.
We might not
and he's
have
the
a choice with
communist.
the beads.
Yeah, we
That's
might
what you're
just
trying to
have
say
to
here.
have them, and we might just need the Afghani rugs all over our walls because we're going to be so Eastern soon with this Western culture just blowing out the door, you know, and communism filling the void. And it's so funny, like, as he's considering Republicans for like Commerce Secretary and all that shit,
Yeah, he was.
they're like he's a
"I would
communist.
fight for, the other side as much as I don't know.
It's
I'm giving him a
so
Jefferson
weird.
Davis accent.
Yeah, like you're Southern. I'm back and now I will fight for.
The other side,
Yeah.
you see, and yeah.
That's hilarious. But yeah, he's like hiring all these capitalist Republican guys to like
Yeah,
what
like, I don't
become
know how you-
communists
and like a very similar like type of cabinet,
to Obama and
to-
Trump.
Obama and Trump, and it's not really
It's hilarious.
communist at all.
Yeah,
But go off.
they're bringing Wall Street guys. Yeah, they're super communist Wall Street. I mean, that some of the most communist things actually go down on Wall Street. So I forgot about that. The way they just like redistribute wealth.
Well, I mean, communism. I hate it when they equate that because
Redistribute.
it's like that makes them sound like, oh yeah, see, they are communists.
It's
But
just
it's like-
bad. That's what it means.
And in that case, they're just giving money to their friends. That's not really communism.
yeah, it's not.
Communism
You
would
just-
be spread out equally among everybody. So I guess it
Yeah.
would be corporate socialism.
Basically, if
'Cause-
it's going to go that far, but the closest thing to communism would be if you're going to grasp for it, and they don't even, they didn't even know this was going to happen. The people who call them communists would be the upward redistributions of wealth, just
To
taking
the
people's money.
That would be oligarchy. And
Like they say Bernie wants to do,
Aristocracy.
take everyone's money, but instead it was the Republicans and all them. So, the
And
socialists.
everybody, I wouldn't even call them socialists because they're the extreme capitalists. They don't give
Yeah.
a fuck about anyone else. They will take your money.
Yeah, they get tax money too, which is pretty socialist.
There's nothing social about it. There's
Yeah, I mean,
nothing
they're not- yeah.
commune about it.
Yeah, so I mean, that's the thing. Like, it's just when you break it down, there's no conceivable way. Like, besides things that they get like forced to
Well,
by
they
the
have
people.
They have universal health care. They
Yeah,
all
they
that
have
money,
it
but
themselves.
you don't.
Yeah,
It would be if it was
that's
everybody
socialist,
else
kinda.
had. No, if it were everybody else that had it, it would be
Yeah.
socialism.
I mean, not paying for it and having other people, like, basically the taxpayers pay for it, their health care, which is what we're doing, which is what the taxpayers are doing, paying for their health care. That would be socialist. So they enjoy socialist health care for themselves, but
Yeah,
they don't
pretty
want
much.
it for anyone else, which is because it's good and they don't want anyone to have it. It's so
Do you
funny.
want to
but yeah.
check out one last video and then
Oh,
call
yeah.
it a podcast?
Yeah, one more thing that's super communist I realized about Kamala Harris. She actually, when Steve Mnuchin was like, foreclosing on on the elderly in California because he was like trying to be a communist and get him like a bunch of money and stuff and be a rich guy, I guess. She was like, "Yeah, it's cool, buddy. I'm not going to prosecute you as the district attorney or whatever."
Yeah, they always do that sort of
That's
thing where
cool.
it's like, no, we're not going to prosecute him. Which I don't think they're going to prosecute Donald Trump. Or do anything like-
Absolutely
or any of
not.
his other
Let's talk about
cronies
this
or
for sure.
people. There won't be any of that, I don't think.
No.
A lot of people just got pardoned. Lil Wayne.
Yeah, other rich boys.
But it was basically the headliners were Steve Bannon and some basically some other corrupt officials, and that's not
Mhm.
speculation. They were charged he commuted their prison sentences for
Yeah.
their corruption.
That's right.
But basically got some people off, and then
Mhm.
also Lil Wayne and Kodak Black. But that was pretty much the gist of that. It was all that went down, and that was like after midnight last night. It was like a flurry of pardons, and then some shit got signed. I don't know, but
Weak.
yeah,
Lame duck.
yeah,
Lame
No
duck.
doubt.
Orange lame duck.
all
But
right.
yeah, it's basically. I mean, we can keep going. Doesn't matter.
I thought we summed it up.
Yeah, but he's part of, the big rich boy club. This country is a playground if we're going to be serious for these types of people. Look what Donald Trump is allowed to do. He's allowed to, become president after conning the shit out of the country. It's hilarious. And then he riles up his gang of wackos who almost, call it what it is. It was a weak, hilariously pathetic attempt. And it didn't work, and it was stupid, and it was just uncoordinated as shit. And, obviously no one should ever condone that type of stuff. But, he's allowed to do that, almost destabilize our government, for lack of better, I don't know, phrase. And it's whatever, buddy. He'll probably get pardoned by Joe Biden. I don't think the FBI or anything is going to go after him. Maybe the state of New York. But man, George Bush was allowed to. He's a rich boy. George is the part of the Bush legacy. Started 2 wars, put the country in debt. He's like, oh well, he's a painter now. He just likes to paint. So I mean, these guys can do whatever they want. It's just incredible. It's like a video game or just a game for them, a little sandbox area where they can just fuck shit up, and then
Kinda
it doesn't
like
matter.
this.
But the fucking Wall Street guys, they crashed the world economy. The global economy was crashed, and they got bonuses, and they went
My
right back to
segue
doing
is
what they were
gone.
doing. Huh?
My segue is gone.
Oh, what happened?
No, I had a
Oh, fuck.
segue, but I can't do it now.
Oh, Jesus Christ, did I say something?
No, I was just trying to go to a video, but
Oh. But yeah, basically, they just do whatever. It doesn't matter. So, Hunter Biden, he's just running around smoking crack. Which, whatever, that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. But, don't say everyone else can't do it while they're doing it,
yeah.
And the rich, I mean, it's probably better crack, too. Probably different type of crack. But yeah, these guys are just part of a big club, like George Carlin said, and it's going to be, from rich guy to rich guy. These shake hands, and Biden will probably pardon Trump. Who knows? If he does, I'm going to laugh so hard at the fucking idiots who voted for that asshole who's going to pardon Donald Trump. if he does. But anyway, what's this guy up to?
Well,
He's just hanging out?
Yeah, no, I had a better segue,
I'm sorry.
but it doesn't make any sense now, so I'm just gonna play the video. There's some bare necessities going on.
Oh, okay. Cum bobbing? Oh man, I'd be in the house already.
Yeah, the thing is, they take so much fucking time. They're laughing and taking videos on the phone.
Well, it is a
Yeah.
black bear, but still,
I don't want
it's
to
a bear.
mess around with it. I would
That's like
probably
a-
grab the food or some
Yeah.
of it from the inside.
It's like a 500-pound bear right there.
¿Quién dijo que estaba chiquito este pedo? No. ¡Ey, hágase para allá! ¡Ey, no, váyase para allá! ¡La basura! ¡No mames!
Oh man, yep.
No mames, no.
Is that?
Wait, I
That's
think
probably
they,
one.
I think it cut.
Are there
Yeah,
two?
there was a cut.
Okay, yeah. Is the grill made of wood?
Yeah, I want to go back a little bit and look at some of this shit. Hold on.
I think it's made of wood.
¿Quién dijo que estaba chiquito?
Yeah, all their other shit is
No.
cool.
Maybe you
¡Ey,
shouldn't
hágase
build a
para allá!
grill
¡Ey,
out of
ey, no,
wood.
váyase, váyase! ¡La basura!
Oh
No
my
mames.
god.
It wants the speaker,
It's just checking stuff out.
but it only wants the Hawaiian rolls or the buns or whatever.
That's sweet like honey.
No, los chilaquiles mañana.
Chilaquiles mañana?
Huh.
But this is the cool thing. It
Couldn't
like
read language before.
is a good whole
Somewhere
bear
like that.
situation.
Yeah, it doesn't eat anybody. It's just gonna go over there and eat his
Yeah,
bread.
and they could continue to cook.
Their buns are
just,
gone.
just eating
Oh,
over
sweet.
there.
Didn't even burn the hot dogs.
Yeah, still good to go.
It looks like wood, but I think it's
Coexist.
concrete.
This is what the signs mean on the back of the cars, right?
Yeah, you know, you get the bear. They should have just brought extra stuff for the bear anyway. You know, if a bear comes, just throw it some bread. And
Yeah,
then-
honestly, always bring extra food when you're camping, just specifically for the bears.
Yeah, you know, I mean that's what I was doing. I was like chopping down some sugar cane, and then bees wanted the pile that I was making, so I just ultimately
You
it
gave
didn't
them a
work, and they
pile?
didn't want it. They didn't
they
want the
wanted your
stuff
pile.
that they didn't want the stuff that I gave them. But I like tried to chop up one to make it all fragrant and stuff, and throw it somewhere else so I don't have to deal with bees. But yeah, it's
Didn't
just
work.
what you do to try and coexist with nature. You just like bring some for them, and then,
Exactly. Bring some.
then there you go.
Speaking of nature and shit, I saw this poll on YouTube, and it was if you could bring back one extinct species, what would it be? Now think about it first. Don't just just come out. What you
I don't
think it would
really
be? You
know,
only
I
get
mean-
one chance to answer this question.
That's it.
If you could bring back one extinct species, just one, what would it be? And it gave a
list.
it gave a list of here. It doesn't. Your answer doesn't have to be on the list. I'm not
Yeah.
sure think about it. But one of the animals that they listed were T-Rex, woolly mammoth, saber-toothed cat, pterodactyl, short-faced bear. So
Well-
I chose pterodactyl out of those.
That's probably the best option because the short-faced bear was the biggest fucking bear. And why do they want to bring back things that could just destroy people?
I don't know, but I chose the pterodactyl. My reasoning behind it was because it would have the best time, and it would be yeah, it would have a fucking awesome time. The amount of people walking, or like any small
Wait, you mean
animal.
people you mean would have the best time?
What?
Like it would have the best time swooping
It would,
in
and it would be
snatching
able to
people?
survive the best, I think, in society.
Yeah.
It would have, like T-Rex would be really
Just
big
knock
and
everything down.
they would do some damage, but I think people would fucking destroy them eventually. Like,
Yeah.
we have too many people and too many cool weapons.
got guns everywhere.
Yeah, and I think the military would get involved with those. Woolly mammoth, I think it would be too hot here. I'm just thinking about here.
Yeah, I mean
Um,
that'd be much less dangerous than a
Mm-hmm.
T-Rex. Obviously, they don't eat meat, so
and a short-faced bear, I don't really
That
care about
is
that
not-
much.
well, they were huge. Like that's the biggest like fucking prehistoric
Okay.
bear. It
Let
was
me
like
look up
way
short-faced
bigger.
bear.
Yeah, look it up. Like the short-faced bear. There, it was an extinct. Well, obviously it's extinct bear now, but it was bigger than the grizzly. It was really
Oh
ridiculous.
yeah, they're pretty big.
Yeah, so I don't know why people would want to bring that back.
No, but I chose pterodactyl because I think
That's the least dangerous.
it might be the least
Besides the
dangerous,
woolly mammoth.
and it would be. I guess it depends. There would probably be multiple types of pterodactyl, but we don't have like that many skeletons. But pterodactyls would be insane. You wouldn't want one as a pet, really.
Mm-hmm.
You would see them flying around. It would change things. If Australian people think that
Yeah,
like
magpies.
yeah, if they think those are bad, then
pterodactyl season.
yeah. It's pterodactyl season. You know, we gotta stay inside for the entire time.
Yeah, or else they'll eat us. You know.
But here, oh my god, the dog got out.
Yeah,
And
there's
then, like-
fucking pterodactyls on its way.
Yeah, they would be. I don't know their hunting techniques, but and I don't know if they have like large groups.
Jeez.
But if there's a swarm of pterodactyls, it would be like that shitty Stanley Tucci movie.
Oh, the little thingies.
Yeah,
We have to be quiet also again.
yeah,
like
and they
another
like
Quiet
totally. It
Place.
was called like The Silence. They totally stole.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were making it at the same time, maybe, but they were doing a similar thing to A Quiet
Could've been.
Place. Maybe it organically happened, and they chose the same exact premise for a movie. But
Yeah.
yeah, it wasn't as good. Obviously, it had a weird ending. It
Mhm.
was more about shitty people than in Quiet Place when it was about the shitty monsters
Yeah, I always like monsters better. They're
or
cooler.
the shitty aliens or whatever they were.
Shit.
They were aliens, right? That was an alien.
In Get Out.
Yeah.
In the silence area.
In
The silence area.
in that one, I guess it was just like
They're
some
little thingies.
Yeah, they were little
flying
thingies,
things,
but
bobbers.
the ones in Quiet Place were aliens, right?
Yeah, they were like big ass things that could run and
Yeah,
had
those were
blades
up.
on them
um
or whatever. Yeah, like the U.S. government fell to the little tiny pterodactyl nymphs that were in Silence with Stanley Tucci.
I guess so.
Be Quiet, Stanley. That's like the name of the movie.
Flat Stanley.
Flat Stanley. Oh my
But yeah,
God.
basically here were the results of the poll. The pterodactyl with 9% was the one that people least wanted to bring back.
That's
Maybe
weird.
they thought it would be more terrifying than. Like, I don't even like bats that
Me
much.
either. But
I don't love them. I don't.
yeah,
But I think they carry diseases.
you
I
don't
don't-
even have to. I mean,
I don't
They
like
do.
super afraid of biting me and shit. Other than that,
I
like,
wouldn't want that.
if it was just like a little bite
Yeah.
or some shit, then it wouldn't be that bad. But
Yeah, with pterodactyls, you wouldn't really have to worry about disease as much as just being
them
eaten.
ripping your arm off.
Yeah. So
Like, I don't know, doing some shit.
yeah,
But, the most requested species to bring back on this particular poll, with 200,000 people voting, actually. Pterodactyl got 9%. Woolly mammoth got 42. That was the highest. Second highest was T-Rex with 23, because people just want to watch the world burn.
people just want to see pterodactyls and T-Rexes everywhere.
Saber-toothed cat, 16%.
See, that one would be the worst because they could probably propagate the easiest.
Yeah.
Because the wooded areas and
Mm.
shit, and still, sort of cold.
Stealth.
But,
The
stealth.
pterodactyls, can
They'd just
fly.
be flying everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be dealing with those.
God. Oh, that's crazy.
Those are our animal thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, none of those
and
options
political
were great to
thoughts.
bring back.
And just basic. Those are our thoughts.
Yeah, what time we got? Let's see. What else?
Let's see what time we got, because
What time we
It's not
got with
popping
this?
up.
Oh, yeah, with this dead air. Yeah.
Where is
Don't
it?
want no damn dead air. Where is the thing? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hour and
it's really
40.
weird.
Hell yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Like,
Comment.
subscribe.
And that was another episode of the Big Chillin Podcast. We'll see. That was the Big Chillin Podcast.